I'm out here promoting High School Musical, of course, my album, and just seeing the sights of Paris. I've always wanted to come to France. I've never been here before, so just to be able to come out here and enjoy the sights and enjoy the people, it's what felt very very welcome. It's a wonderful culture. It's interesting, we of course have Disneyland in the States and in California where I live, and even though the rides are the same rides, they have so many differences about them. Like Phantom Manor, which is the equivalent of Haunted Mansion in the States. It's all the whole storyline is different. It's a whole different twist. It's just really really cool how they've truly made it Paris. They've made it their own. It's wonderful. I found Crush's Coaster very surprising. Once it unhinges, it's on its swivel, you're going backwards and forwards and all over the place. And the ride, it changes every single time you go on it, whether you ride in the front or the back, and then it's turning. It's so much fun. Rock and roller coasters, by far one of the best rides. Of course, Aerosmith. I absolutely love Aerosmith. And it's just the whole thing is in the dark. So a lot of times you don't know where you're going. I think that's the best part about it. It's really really gets you going. It's an intense ride. In Paris, for the first time, I have to go see the sights. I'm going to go to the Louvre, Notre Dame. I'm going to go to the Seine River. I'm going to go to the Eiffel Tower, of course. Oh my God, the Eiffel Tower. I've always wanted to go see the Eiffel Tower. This cast, I thought they were, first of all, a very, very talented group. Just to be able to go and see how High School Musical has kind of adapted into this production of a parade. I think that's so amazing. High School Musical has gone into so many different things. I got to see the ice show the other day. I mean, we're all sitting back in complete awe, and it's just the amazement of what it continues to spread out into. So being able to work with the cast here was of course a lot of fun. They made me feel very very welcome. I enjoyed hanging out with them, and I enjoyed performing with them. High School Musical 2 was great. To be able to go back, I got to see my cast again. Got to get with the crew again. I think that was one of the most wonderful parts, because when you're with the cast, we see each other all the time during promos. But to go back to Utah and then see the crew again that you hadn't seen for months since the movie, they're such a wonderful crew. Of course, singing, dancing, I've always loved it. So to be able to go and go into another High School Musical is perfect. I think everybody felt a slight pressure because everybody wanted to of course do a great job, but the one thing that we pretty much put in our heads was that we didn't want to top High School Musical 1. We didn't want to try to make another High School Musical, because High School Musical, there's just what it did was capturing lightning in a bottle, and it was just the magic that was captured. And to try to recreate that, it's not something you can recreate. So I think we just wanted to go in and be together again and just try to create another good movie. It's just create not the same one, but just another one that was we worked hard, with good dancing and good music, and we just worked hard to put together a good movie, I think. And I think at that point, that's when the magic comes in. Oh, it's been great. The 15th anniversary is first of all, the castle is beautiful. Oh my gosh, the Sleeping Beauty's castle, they decorated for the 15th anniversary, and you go at night and it's just breathtaking. It's such a beautiful sight, and just everything around here, you can see that everybody is truly in a jubilation for the 15th anniversary. It's so cool because it's so brand new, compared to the one in the States. We just celebrated our 50th anniversary, so it's so wonderful to see the 15th and hopefully be able to continue to watch it over the years as it gains its 20th, 25th, and hopefully down the line on 50th. I'm going to be working on a second album, and I'm also going to be doing a movie in November that's an independent feature film, and it's called Metal Birding, and it's a motocross film, and I'm very very excited to be doing this. It's a great story about this young man who's it's sort of coming of age movie, that he's going through the struggle of sort of taking care of his family. He takes care of his mom and his little niece and provides for them, and just the whole struggle of him growing up with this friend that he's also had sort of a little bit of a slight rivalry with as well. There's of course a beautiful love story behind it as well, and just his whole growing up with motocross and trying to find himself. And it's a really great script too. It's not typical, which is what I remember. When I read it, it was it's not predictable. There's certain things that you sit there and you're like, all right, I know what's going to happen, and then it turns around and it's something completely different, and I think it takes you by surprise. And I think that's what makes a good script. It's not something that you're sitting there and you can predict the ending. I think it's something that's very unique.